Netto, thank you so much for your hospitality at this iconic Fairmont property, the Rio de Janeiro, right on Copacabana Beach. Incredible history. Tell me a little bit about this building and this property.
Nina, first of all, it's a pleasure to welcome you in South America, in Brazil, in Rio, and mostly in Copacabana.
Yeah.
You know that we are just celebrating 6 years old. Fairmont opened in 2019,
Yeah.
the first property in South America.
Yes.
The closest one is in Mayacoba in Mexico, and we are thrilled over those 6 years to bring the Fairmont brand to the region.
Yeah, it's quite a responsibility. I want to understand from you a little bit about how you take a Fairmont brand and reconfigure an existing property into those standards, because of course the people who are watching this book a lot of Fairmont, right? I mean, that's a brand that becomes, especially for Canadians, right? We have a relationship with that brand since so many of our iconic hotels are Fairmont hotels, so their clientele is going to be quite demanding.
What we work on in bringing Fairmont to Rio was mostly making this genuine connection with the community, with the lifestyle of the city, and bringing Copacabana and the Carioca lifestyle inside the hotel. It's what we're finding mostly of the Fairmonts, is our DNA, to have this connection with the city and what we have the best in the city to bring inside the hotel. So we call it the Fairmont experiences.
Okay.
So we work on 5 pillars of experiences in the hotel to bring the best of the Carioca lifestyle to the travelers. You know one thing, you notice that we have live music every night in the hotel. We are in Brazil, we are in Rio, we have to dance, we have to celebrate life. So we do it in our swimming pool, on the wet deck. We remove the sunbeds and we put the stage every night and we have live music there. 70% of the clients that are there enjoying music on the bar, having a drink, or at the restaurant dinner are locals. And when you travel, where you want to go? In
where the locals are.
Where the locals are. Usually the locals are the ones that they know the best their cities. When you go to New York, the New Yorkers. So when they are here, people just stay and enjoy the hotel.
For our viewers, the word that you use, carioca, carioca, is not karaoke, like a karaoke bar. It's a word that signifies someone who is from Rio de Janeiro, a local. So that's the meaning of that word. One thing I want to mention is that you already have an advantage, I would say, because from the little time I've been here in Rio, my experience is that Brazilian people are extremely kind and gentle and welcoming.
Exactly.
So that helps with the service quality, does it not?
Exactly, and even more in Rio. Very warm, very welcoming, and very they love to embrace the requests. They love to please the customers. They have this naturally. It's genuine, and this helps a lot on the service culture, of course. It is true that we have a lot of standards. We have a lot of rituals at Fairmont, but we want to do it with their own local touch.
Anything else that you'd like to add in terms of culinary and that type of experience? It's very important for Canadians.
This is one of our 5 pillars of experiences.
Okay.
So I talked about music. Music is very important. Not only what we do inside the hotel, we have our beach club as well, so we have live music at the beach club, but we also support a lot of festivals in town. So we want not only to bring the Cariocas to the hotel, but we also want to make a difference in the community. So we do a lot of things outside. So music is one of our pillars of experiences. Another one is gastronomy for sure. Our French chef, Jérôme Dardiac, is in Brazil for 30 years. So he's a Carioca from heart. So our main restaurant has the Brazilian flavors in our menu. So we travel the different biomas in Brazil, and we bring the special dishes from each region to our menu. The bar as well, it is the best of fruits in Brazil and spirits from the region as well. What we wanted to do with this property is bring the best of Rio, best of Copacabana, and best of Brazil inside to make our visitors to experience. Not only that, again, we participate with a lot of festivals outside of the hotel. Rio Gastronomia, which one is one of those. We also do our own festival.
Cool.
On the square just behind us at the entrance of the hotel. Once in the year for our anniversary, we close the square and we do a gastronomic and music festival.
So it's like a little mini carnival?
It's kind of a mini carnival.
I'm going to ask you about something. I'm going to switch a little bit gears here because Accor has a very large emphasis on wellness,
Yes.
both internally for the staff and externally for the guests.
Yes.
And I was interviewing your colleague at Mayakoba, the other Fairmont here in this part of the world, who really stressed how colleagues, meaning the staff, I suppose, right, become an integral part of the wellness program. Is there such an emphasis here? For us stressed Canadians, I think that's a very important element.
It is really important. We, as I was talking about the pillars, this is one of our pillars as well, wellness. So the third pillar.
I
So
see.
all the 5 pillars of experiences, we also extend them to our colleagues,
Okay.
to our staff. So like I was saying, music and gastronomy at the staff canteen, we have music as well, live music once in a month.
Oh, fun.
We have a gastronomic festival as well, Italian food, etc., to make them experience this as well. And wellness is important. It is really important not only to take care of our body, but mind and soul. So this is also
Absolutely.
extended to our team members.
So those are the top 3 pillars. Tell me about the other 2.
So the other pillar, which is really interesting and important to us, is sport. We are in a city that it is a cultural city. Rio, when you come to Rio, it's not only about the beach. It is it's mostly about the lifestyle of the people.
Right.
So you want to
Outdoor,
meet
everything is outdoor.
You
Yeah.
have the nature, you have the museums, you have the gastronomy in the city as well, but you also have the sports.
Okay.
People from Rio, we have this wonderful landscape, and they do a lot of outside sports. So we extend to our visitors our trigger boats. Right in front of the hotel, you can do it every morning. Stand-up paddle and beach tennis, which is something
Beach
incredible.
tennis, fun.
It's like the pickleball or the paddle, depending where you are. In Brazil, in Rio, we have the beach tennis. We can do some
Sure.
exercise later on. It's very nice, and it's a pillar that we have in the hotel. But again, we do our own regatta once a year. Usually we have 60 to 70 boats. We do our golf tournaments as well. We have 3 wonderful golf courses in Rio. We have our Olympic golf course,
Wow.
which is wonderful. And if you're a golfer, come to Rio, because enjoying the city and enjoying the 3 golf courses is incredible. And we do our own beach tennis championship.
Okay.
Happens once a month, 450 athletes on Copacabana Beach playing it. And the last pillar, Nina, that we have, it is fashion, design, culture. And it is a huge pillar that we really put a lot of emphasis in bringing the artists from Rio inside the property, doing some exhibitions.
I see.
Fashion is really important as well. Sometimes we do some fashion shows surrounding the swimming pool, and we expose them at our boutiques. We also do a lot of art events outside of the hotel, and we bring a lot of artworks inside the hotel. Art Rio, we are the main sponsors of Art Rio. Casa Cor, which is one of the most important architectural events in Rio. We have our own studio in Casa Cor. So we are really wanted to make this connection with the local culture.
Interesting. Wonderful. Thank you once again. This has been really, and I look forward to the balance of the week and exploring all of the pillars here at the Fairmont. Thank you.
We'll do it together. It'll be a pleasure. Thank you very much.